Well, stand by, because there was another time that he came into my office, and I was a police officer one time, and my father and I collected guns. I didn't shoot very much, but I loved to collect them. And Alex knew that. I think he'd been over to my house and I showed him my collection. And he came walking into the office one day. This was after the show. And he said, "Hey, I need to borrow a gun if I could." And I said, "What are you hunting?" He said, "Well, not exactly. I'm going to go kill my brother-in-law." And I, "Yeah, sure you are." I said, "What do you want a gun for?" He goes, "No, I'm serious. I want to kill my brother-in-law." I said, "Well, I'm not going to lend you a gun to kill somebody." I said, if you're serious, get a baseball bat and hit him in the knees if you feel like that'll take care of your situation. Don't kill anyone." And I totally thought he was exaggerating and kidding. And I obviously wasn't going to lend him a gun for that.
Yeah.
And that was one of the last times we spoke, because my wife, like I said, she got leukemia and I had to quit. I actually moved into the hospital with her because it was a very severe case. And I would call Alex and text him from time to time just to see how he's doing. Yeah. And he stopped answering my texts. And I called the number and there was no message. The number wasn't valid anymore. And I wondered what had happened to him and figured maybe he moved to a different state. Mm-hmm. Then one day, my wife loved the shows like Snapped and, these different crime shows. Mm-hmm. And it was either Snapped or Dateline or one of those. I walked into the family room while she was watching and I sat down, and the entire 75-inch screen was Alex Cox's face. And I'm like, "What?" I said to my wife, what is he doing on this show? And she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "The guy up there, that's Alex Cox." She goes, "Oh my gosh," because she didn't realize that. I said, and so I listened to the show, and come to find out, he was a suspect in a homicide or two. And on top of that, he had passed away. And I saw the police reports from Gilbert, Arizona and Chandler. And I was just completely freaked out. I didn't really have anyone to call because not everyone knew Alex Cox like I did. As a matter of fact, only the old employees from that company did, and I didn't know how to get in touch with them. Yeah. So I kind of held on to this for a long time. And then, I started seeing the story of Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell, and I've just been blown away ever since.